Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I am Miss Samrina Javed from Army Public Junior School, Multan, Kent, and I welcome you all in APSEC's online sport program. This is 6th week assignment of Computer Science for Level 2. The topic is What is a file? The subtopic is Open and delete file. The objective of this lesson is, by the end of the lesson, students will be able to revise what is a file, its types, and learn how to open and delete a file. First of all, we will discuss what we have learned in the previous week. Functions of a computer. Computer is a device that manages data and information. Data can be numbers, pictures, videos, documents, etc. What is a file? The stored data and information on a computer are called files. Means anything that we enter and store in our computer is called a file. Types of files. There are different types of files and there are specific icons for each file which make it easy to identify. These are some of the files with their icons. Text. In a text file, we can write different kinds of text. Image. Pictures or images are stored as image file. Track or music. Our favorite songs are stored as track or music file. Video. Videos are stored as video file. These are some of the programs which are used to create different types of files. Microsoft Word or MS Word. It is used to write any story, poem, letter or information. Microsoft PowerPoint or MS PowerPoint is used to make presentations. Microsoft Excel or MS Excel is used to do calculations. Paint. Paint is used to draw or paint any picture. File name. File name is the name of the file. It is used to identify the file. The first one is the picture of Microsoft Excel and the name of the file is result list. The second one is the picture of Microsoft PowerPoint and its name is public manners. The third one is the file of Microsoft Word and its name is project. File extension. Each file has an extension which shows the type of file. In this picture, map is the file name and docs is the file extension. Here docs represents that it is a MS Word file. Look at this picture. This map is the name of the file and docs represents that it is a Microsoft Word file. Open a file. We can open a file to edit or view it. This picture shows how different files appear on your computer screen. There are two ways to open a file. First one is to open a file, locate it on the computer and double click it. Look at this picture. There is a file on the computer screen. To open it, first we select it by placing a cursor over it and then double click it. The file opens in front of us. The second way is we can also right click a file and click open to open it. Look at this picture. There is a file. To open it, first we select it by placing a cursor over it and do right click. This drop down menu appears in front of us with different options written over it. We select open and click it. The file opens in front of us. Delete a file. If we don't want a specific file any longer, we can delete it. To delete a file, right click it, click delete, click yes to delete the file. Look at this picture. There is a file. We select it by placing a cursor over it and do right click. This drop down menu appears on the screen with having different options written over it. When we select the option delete and click over it, another box called dialog box appears on the screen having two options, yes and no. If we want to delete the file, we click yes, and if we change our mind and we don't want to delete it, we click on no. It's a time for recap. What is a file? Stored data and information on the computer are called files. Name different types of files. Some types of files are text files, image files, track or music files, video files, MS Word, MS PowerPoint, MS Excel, and Paint, etc. How we can open and delete a file? There are two ways of opening a file. First one is to select a file on the screen by placing a cursor over it and double click it. The file opens on the screen. Second one is select a file by placing a cursor over it and do right click. The drop down menu appears having different options. Click open and the file opens on the screen. To delete a file, first we select a file by placing cursor over it and do right click. A drop down menu with different options appears on the screen. When we click on delete, another box named dialog box appears on the screen having yes and no options. If we want to delete the file, we click yes, and if we don't want to delete it, we click no. These are the different ways to open and delete the files. Follow all these steps and practice to open and delete files. For better understanding, you can visit this link also. This is all from my side. Thank you.